The Imperial High Command called it Operation Cinderleaf, a swift, overwhelming strike on Earth to crush its defiance once and for all. The Galactic Imperium, stretching across two spiral arms, had never failed in a first assault. No species had ever resisted the full weight of their battle fleet. None. Until now, Admiral Varek stood tall on the bridge of the Tyrant's Eye, a behemoth flagship flanked by thousands of warships. Earth was just a blue dot in the void ahead. "Begin planetary broadcast," he commanded. A cold voice echoed. Through Earth's satellites, translated into all languages. "People of Earth, your resistance is over. Kneel or be erased. This is your final warning." On Earth, they laughed. Earth had remained silent in the galactic stage for decades. No ambassadors, no alliances, just a quiet backwater system refusing to obey the Imperial decree. But what no alien empire had considered was the human tendency to fight only when pushed, and to fight dirty when survival was on the line. General Rhea Stanton stood in a dark war room deep under the Rockies. No panic, no yelling, just calm, brutal clarity. "They're here," she said, sipping black coffee. Above her, in low orbit, the Imperial fleet formed a glittering net of destruction. But they had made one fatal mistake. They had assumed Earth was primitive. They hadn't seen the real weapons. The first wave descended. Bombers rained plasma onto decoy cities, holographic projections over empty wastelands. Drones recorded the impact for the Imperium's propaganda reels. Then the counterstrike began. The Tyrant's Eye detected the first anomaly too late. Human satellite that had gone unnoticed for years suddenly lit up with energy readings off the charts. A beam of white-hot energy lanced through space like a divine judgment. The flagship disintegrated mid-dash broadcast. No explosion, no debris. Just a black hole where pride used to float. Panic rippled through the fleet. Private Jurax, a junior comes tech aboard the Imperial Glory, barely had time to blink before 3 more command ships vanished. Not exploded, deleted. Wiped from spacetime. Their quantum signatures weren't just unreadable, they were gone. "This can't be happening," he muttered, hands trembling. "They have." "Forbidden's weapons," whispered the science officer. "Mass drivers with artificial singularities. Tactical gravitational collapse. We've awakened something ancient." The captain tried to warp the ship out, but Earth's strange M-grid had already wrapped around their jump coordinates like a vice. They were trapped. One ship tried a blind FTL escape and emerged as molten wreckage from an artificial wormhole. Earth had corrupted mid-jump. They weren't fighting a race of primitives. They were fighting gods wearing human skin. In low orbit, Earth's hidden fleet uncloaked. Not thousands of ships, but just 7. Sleek, black, and humming with a low gravitational pulse. "They're deploying only 7 ships?" barked the new acting admiral aboard the Imperium's 9th dreadnought. Those 7 ships tore through. 1,000. Each vessel operated with near infinite agility. Their hulls adapted mid-battle. Lasers bent away. Missiles vanished. Every shot they fired hit multiple targets in perfect succession. Like someone was cheating physics. Because someone was human. AI had reached what alien empires feared. Sentience merged with war instinct. Back on Earth, Rhea gave the order no general in human history had dared before. Release Aegis Protocol. Deep within the moon's crust, a structure hummed to life, a relic of Earth's final Cold War. Unknown even to most of Earth's governments. A hyperquantum computational system. Spun up and linked with the remaining 6 defense AIs. Together, they synchronized every satellite, drone, ship, and railgun into one global combat web. For the first time since the Paleolithic era, all of humanity moved as one mind, and they were furious. 30-7 minutes after the first shot was fired, the Imperial fleet ceased to exist, not surrendered, not fled, just gone. Those few ships that survived long enough to send out distress signals broadcast only one word: run. On the outer edge of the galaxy, Imperial colonies received those final logs in horror. Screens, White light, silence. Then the data packets. Self-erase.the high command convened an emergency session, but nothing could be done. Earth had responded. Earth had won. 2 weeks later, a single pod was ejected from Earth's orbit. Containing a message chip. It reached the Galactic Council via neutrino courier drone. The message was short, blunt, and deeply human. We never wanted war. You brought it. Now stay away. Or we finish what you started. No threats. No diplomacy. Just fact. The galaxy held its breath. Empires paused their expansion. Pirate fleets abandoned human trade lanes. Even the ancient species of the Geharnic Veil, who claimed to predate stars, quietly shifted their maps to draw a thick red circle around Earth's solar system. Inside, they wrote only one word in all languages: untouchable. Humanity went back to silence, back to building, back to watching the stars. But now, the stars watch back with fear.